It looks familiar, and yet different. Well, well. Is this a dream? I need to get out of here.
Fool.
The devil himself.
Blind fool.
Well, what don't I see? Maybe you could give me an answer this time.
What don't you know?
Why did you let a rat like Konieczkin into our home? Now he's dogging Ligia and me. Were you working for him? Did you start informing on your customers for him?
A fool's theory.
Why is the golem pursuing our blood? You've not just put me in danger, but Ligia as well. Who did you hurt so much that the golem was aiming to? Hold on. It succeeded, didn't it? That's what killed you. That's what made the building fall on you. Who inflicted this punishment on you? What for? And how the hell do I lift it?
Everything I've done
Was with your children in mind. I've heard it all before. For our good, I know. Thanks a lot. I definitely didn't ask for a blood curse. Are you finally going to say something?
You've wasted your time. I left you all the answers. You just have to find them.
Where am I supposed to look for them? In the Black Grimoire, which I nearly got from you? In that case, where is it? Who was it? Your friends? Your coterie that you hid even from your lover? Who are they? What were you planning?
You possess everything I had. I've left you everything you need.
Come back here! I'm not finished with you yet! Teodosia Majewska's bathhouse. Wiktoriusz speaking.
Шутки? This is Pilavin.
I was waiting for your call, Commissioner. Go on.
They released Kayetan in the morning. I thought you'd want to know. I cleared him of all the charges, but he doesn't really care.
How did the fisherman's, I mean Clara's case end?
That's covered with investigative secrecy.
I see. And what about... Hello?
Look who's up. Sleeping Beauty. Have some coffee. In the morning, Grażynka brews it strong. Unless we're still arguing.
Forgive me for yesterday. Warsaw was getting to me.
Yes, I know the feeling. And I don't want to quarrel with you either. We'd be better off focusing on the obstacles ahead of us. I thought that, given our situation, your suggestion to talk to Konieczkin wasn't so bad after all.
I suspect he'll offer us a deal with the devil.
For now, I'm just thinking out loud. I thought about what you were saying yesterday. Those strange phenomena related to the golem. Once, when I was taking a carriage to the store, the horse took fright. First it reared, then it started kicking, and after a moment it froze and dropped dead on the cobblestones. But it was already old. Could that have been the golem?
Recently, there's nothing I've been more sure of.
Does that mean we might be in danger?
I don't know how long it took the golem to reach Father. He only found me in Warsaw that one time. I don't know how he works.
I can't believe Father didn't know that either. There must be something in his office. Anything.
Maybe.
Is there any other way you could find out?
I had a dream about Father.
Me too. Right after he died. He was soothing me with my favorite lullaby.
First he insulted me, and then blood poured down his face.
Very funny. Do you see him often?
Палка вылетать уже. Ну.
For now. Could...
This was only the second time. I hope there will be more. It's been a long time since I was quarantined in the hospital. They're not ordinary dreams. They're very realistic visions. I talk to him, I ask questions, but I can't understand his answers.
Why don't we focus on real life?
I know that you're still sorting through things there, but I really have to visit our store in Mirów.
I'm basically done, and I was planning to go there now after breakfast. Will you join me?
Has anything been reported about Port Praga?
I've been keeping an eye out, but nothing yet. But Svetlana's disappearance won't go unnoticed for long. Hyenas like fresh corpses.
I should look through all of Father's things in the store. Everything he left behind.
All right, let's go.
Not much has changed here.
Just the sign. Or maybe the owner.
That's right. Now it's your kingdom.
I don't think queens dig through columns of numbers, exotic names, addresses, and consignment notes. Or scold customers who don't know the difference between powdered skull and powdered mummy. Have you developed an interest in the family business?
Father clearly didn't want me to have anything to do with the family business, did he?
I have to take care of the inventory. Try not to make more of a mess than there already is. I wanted to talk to you about us.
What's this mysterious university?
I'm giving a lecture at the Flying University. It's a very informal educational initiative. Not to say secret.
Гарри Поттер, блин, и тайная
And an
комната.
important one. Especially for women who can get an education from us, which they are legally prohibited from doing under the partition. I'd like you to come with me.
What's the lecture about?
The economic aspect of the woman's question. I've gathered some interesting data and managed to get some great sources from France and England.
Хочу я
Come
туда идти.
on. Those 2 brain cells you still have will appreciate a break from booze and trouble.
Не хочу я на такое идти.
Come with me.
Lecture at the university? What's next?
I knew that would be your reaction. I'm sure they have an array of books.
Yes, yes. And,
Great. The university is meeting in the Which brings us to the most important thing. Everyone brings something sweet, so I ordered some donuts from Mrs. Yagoda. The best ones. And the best donut is filled with...
with cherry.
So the argument continues. Get those donuts, will you?
I'll see what I can do. What is this?
The photograph, Victor. A marvelous invention. Father was very fond of them.
I meant what Father has on his face. That smile. I'm sure someone he disliked had just died.
Did you want something, or are you here to joke around?
When was this picture taken?
Who knows, a quarter century ago? We must not have even been 5. You two look more and more alike.
Don't scare me. The guy next to Father, that's Hayat, right?
Yes, he's just younger, Victor. That's how photographs work, you know. They stop time and place. I can also see here that they were friends. But a year ago, that ended and they stopped working together.
Why?
I don't know. Papa didn't talk to me about it.
Could Hayat have wanted our father to die? Could he have sent the golem after him?
I think you'll have to ask him. I heard that he bought out one of the two rundown... You're welcome.
I'm taking...
Is that?
Yes.
Be careful. On my way.
That's him. The one with the book. You oozing carbuncle. You ain't had enough of Warsaw yet? So you're sticking your nose in on people here?
You know what happens to fellas who sniff around where they ain't supposed to?
Mirov don't kid around with them.
And who am I supposedly bothering?
And you've wasted the chance to keep your mouth shut. We'll cure this posh boy of his nosiness, you can bet.
You're talking nonsense!
Did you hear about Praga? I'm at the harbor getting fish, and half the wharf is in splinters. They said there's even bodies.
More bodies than they usually fish out of the Vistula, practically every day. They were only just writing about Povishle.
But listen to this. They're saying it's some giant did it all.
You sure?
Maybe I can help. Recently, I've taken an interest in one of those.
Leave us alone. Did you wander in here by mistake?
I hope those guys outside are your relatives. Otherwise, you're paying too much for your protection. Are you scared of something?
I'm not easily frightened. I have the time spent working with your father to thank for that. You got some dirty laundry that needs cleaning, Mr. Shulsky.
You were curious how my father died. Beneath the ruins of a building in Śródmieście.
That's awful. How did it happen?
I'm glad you're asking. A remarkable death, isn't it?
Yes.
I was interested in this giant you mentioned to the fishmonger.
I can't help you. Rabbis are the ones who deal with golems.
I didn't say anything about a golem.
I'm afraid I can't help you. And now, if you like...
Let's have a word about your conflict with my father.
There was no such thing. I have warm feelings for the store, and his father as well.
Why did you quit working for my father?
It was a mutual decision.
I know that you and my father parted ways in bad terms. What happened?
We both had difficult personalities, but I still remember him fondly.
You're not telling me everything.
I don't have to explain myself to you, Mr. Shulsky.
I'm leaving now, but I can tell this won't be the last time we meet.
Farewell. Is there some...
Let's talk about your relationship with my father. A tense relationship.
Mr. Shulsky, I'll say it one more time. Stanisław and I didn't quarrel.
You're not telling me everything. I'm leaving now, but I can tell this won't be the last time we meet.
Farewell. Is there some...
Let's talk about your...
Mr. Shulsky, I'll say it one more time.
You're not... I'm...
Is there some...
Let's talk about...
Mr. Shulsky.
Liar. Your anger still lingers around the photograph of my father. You're going to find it hard to hide anything from me.
I'm not in the habit of speaking ill of the dead, Mr. Shulsky. Especially to their family. Old grudges drove us apart. Not all stains are easy to remove, especially ones on a person's honor.
And might they give you a reason to seek revenge? A motive?
I can't summon golems if that's what you're getting at.
But you know there is such a possibility.
Is that all? I need to get back to work.
I'm leaving now, but I...
Fair.
to find their meeting place.
Mr. Shulsky again. Farewell.
Hello.
You said a month, 2 at most. I believed you. Then came the very first rain, and it was pouring in again. You fixed it, then the next rain. Soaked. I can't sleep because I have to keep emptying buckets. It's leaking just as badly as it was before, but...
Rabbi, when I said 2 months, you said there was one hole in the ceiling, but the whole building is...
I can do it.
Quiet! You can seal up your daddy's barn with straw. The roof is gonna get holes
So, let's go down to the...
Oh no, definite...
There are a few things we have to sort out soon, Rabbi Sofer.
You see, all I gotta do is mention these cellars and his name comes up.
Would Hashem let a synagogue be haunted?
Hey now, quiet.
You're too late, I'm afraid. My name is Feldman. Rabbi Sofer departed this world almost a year ago. Forgive me, I have worldly matters to attend to.
I can't leave without an answer.
The way of a fool is right in his own eyes.
Back up. God helps those who help themselves.
But maybe you're right, Rabbi. Maybe Hashem is afflicting us, setting a test for us.
You heard the guy talking about Sofer. The old man cursed this place, especially these cellars.
So I'll go on my own, and show that Hashem protects me against curses in Hashem's domain.
On your own. You can seal up your daddy's barn, right? Fine, let's go.
You've gotten the better of me again, Hashem. Your tests still surprise me, but if this is your will, I think Hashem has sent you to me. Who are you?
I'm the son of Stanisław Szulski, and I really need help.
Let's go into my office. Let's show Hashem we accept the challenge.
What do we have here? What do we have here?
Please, tell me what problem brought you here.
Maybe, Rabbi, you could tell me something about golems.
Thaumaturge, golems belong to Kabbalah, and you're forbidden from knowing anything about them. It's a trap for a soul. There are tales of golems being summoned for revenge, or in good faith, for protection. But they all end rather badly.
Rabbi Sofer put a curse on my father. Unfortunately, it started affecting his children as well.
A curse is a serious accusation, you know. I find it hard to believe Sofer would do such a thing. Do you think this has something to do with a golem?
I don't know. Did the old rabbi perhaps leave some things here? May I take a look at them?
Yes, here you are. All his books are here. I don't think I threw anything out. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Rabbi, could you tell me something about Sofer?
He was fair, but also difficult and very principled, like this city. Riots, provocations, pogroms, overpopulation. But if he's the one who inflicted the curse, he must have been a powerful Thaumaturge and Kabbalist.
Вопрос задай.
Who can summon a golem?
Normally, it's determined by need.
А ты
The
кто такой, ты
Kabbalist
лучше бы
rabbi
сказал.
summons the golem himself.
А ты ко мне так обращаешься.
Other Jewish people can also entreat him to do so. In legends, the golem is a terrible punishment and a tool for meting out divine justice. But I think it's an offense against Hashem, and revenge is no justice.
How can I stop a golem?
To summon it to life, you write the 3 Hebrew letters spelling emes, truth, on the clay that formed it. In an attempt to stop the monster, the heroes of these legends would erase the first letter from its clay body. That leaves mes, which means
Понятно, что ли? Я тебе сказал, во-первых,
But I
кто ты
don't know how
такой.
much truth is in that.
Во-вторых, задай ему вопрос.
Rabbi, could you help me understand something about Kabbalah?
No, and I'll say no more on the subject. I fear for your soul.
I'm afraid that I won't find
На этом
anything
канале
more.
он не будет играть.
Thank you, Rabbi. Mordechai Hayat. What do you know? Rabbi?
I'm listening.
Mordechai Hayat. Do you know that name, Rabbi?
He owns one of the laundries here in Miruf, but I admit he doesn't really come to see me. Maybe there are other things I could be of more help with.
I found a prescription belonging to the old rabbi. Was something troubling him?
He had heart problems. The local pharmacist would even bring him some kind of special medicine.
What was that pharmacist called?
Abraham Horowitz. But now his pharmacy is sitting empty.
Let me guess. He's dead?
Unfortunately. Some say that the socialists were involved. Others claim it was the Ochrana's doing. Let's keep talking, if you need to.
I'll be off now.
I'll pray for you.
Mr. Schultz.
You didn't need the power to send the golem after my father. Old Sofer did it at your request.
And do you know what for?
You hated him when you quit working for him, and you still hate him. Hate is a powerful emotion. It can lead to vengefulness.
I wager you don't have a blind clue what you're talking about.
I wouldn't dawdle in answering my questions. You heard what that monster did at the harbor. Imagine what it'll do to your laundry if I stay here any longer.
Pride, hubris, and threats. You really are your father's son.
You'll see how right you are if that golem hurts my sister.
Enough. Come with me, please.
Where? Into an alley, where some friend of yours will smack me around?
To the synagogue. Are you coming?
Yes. Let's go.
We'll stop to get Feldman. He should...
So,
No wonder the roof is leaking if the foundation is crumbling. A lovely metaphor, Hashem. But what happened here had nothing to do with Hashem. Did it?
Mr. Shulsky wished to know the origin of his curse. This is where it took its shape. I wanted his father to suffer. Maybe I wished death on him.
Revenge is no justice. It is always dictated by anger, and in anger, erring comes easily. But Sofer agreed to it.
He summoned the golem. What else do you want to know?
this place won't tell me any more.
And what have you learned?
These are the remains of some fabric that Sofer wrote something on in Hebrew. There's not enough left to The clay formed a shell that Sofer infused with the saluter.
Sofer told me to bring clay. Sticky and cold. I can't say how many of them. I could feel the clay absorbing my anger.
Hours? That must have been horrible.
What's a few hours in exchange for a curse that lasts? The hole you can't miss over there is the new door.
And no one saw anything. How is that possible?
Is that your worry, Rabbi?
That's all, but I'm not any closer to a solution. I need some...
A thaumaturge and a Kabbalist?
Do you know one, Rabbi?
There's only one name that comes to mind, but...
Ariel Roffe. A good-for-nothing, vengeful, godless scoundrel.
Strong words from your lips.
Of course.
Do you know one another?
You could say that. I'll track him down.
There's just one thing I'd really like to know, Mr. Shulsky. Standing where you are now, what do you think about your father's responsibility in all this?
For years I had no place in my father's life. Though I admit, in any event,
debts must always be repaid.
I'm settling my scores.
All right, I think it's time for us to go. This place... Let's get Mr. Shulsky away from here. And stop by tomorrow. We'll have some tea and work...
Mr. Shulsky, I would like... I tell you from my heart, anger and pride are poor advisors.
Shall we?
Let's get out of here. It's here, but something's wrong. Have we met?
I told you it was him. The son of Śródmieście. A great bout in the dungeon, top notch.
Want to help some brothers in need?
That depends on whether you know where Ariel Rofe is.
Well then, no. Go to hell.
Wait. He's got important business here too. And if we do know, you'll help?
What's going on?
Something's lit a fire under the coppers' asses. It ain't enough that their weapon transport went missing. They mucked up again recently.
Something smashed it to smithereens and now half the damn harbor's gone. They called in patrols and the army, and they're guarding it now. But there's this little thing we gotta get from where it's stashed. So,
Why can't two dead devils like you handle it yourselves?
because the coppers are watchdogging in twos and threes. But there's more sitting holed up.
Don't scare him. We gotta be discreet. You got a book. Maybe you could use it.
Not interested.
Then fuck off, schmuck.
Чего надо?
I was born here. You're just...
That's so.
Ко мне, сукины дети. Бейте.
Головка сыровяленая, а, блядь? Давай. Да ебана ротама.
So much for discretion. What the hell do you need that spell?
Leave him. We'll take what we need.
The police plus the Ochrana. They had their way with this place. Under the sky of Mirov, a Thaumaturge has his lair.
Вон мать.
Delightful. A Kabbalist's den. So. Turns out he held up a Druzhitsky bazaar. Ariofa and God don't get along so well. Is Rofa capable of emotion?
Ты мог бы приходить сюда когда угодно. что нам не о чем говорить. Ты метнулся в Гренаде? Еще нужна причина. Люди. Разные люди.
That wasn't too hard.
Where do you think you're going, pretty boy?
I'm looking for someone. They
Do the smart thing and hit the... Go on. Fuck off.
You talk just like the friend.
I'm asking you nicely.
I'm looking for Ariel Rofe.
Then you can double fuck off, you fucking...
You'll attract more attention with that shit.
Buzz on for I get my club. You're not gonna beat it.
But I know Ariel's got his hideout here. I even know which copper's hands he greases.
I don't know about no bribes, you
Provocateur?
Fuck.
I swear, I know that.
Know how to read? It's...
Sure, it's extra kosher. Come on, every bomb at Ruzhitz reeks of booze from the...
And when they come here,
Please, I just want...
Ogres, how come he's still standing here mouthing off at you?
It's me, Victor.
Shulsky, I remember. Fuck off.
So, should I give him what for?
Do what you want.
Ariel, come on. Let's talk, please.
But Ogres, maybe don't take on the son of Shrut Miestya on your own, yeah?
I'll call you a priest if you want. Leave him be. I'm sorry. Come on, Shulsky. But if anything starts shaking, don't stare that way.
This whole butcher's shop is a cover, right?
None of your business. Sit down. Tell me why you're bothering me, and how exactly did you find me?
Why do they call that bruiser Oguras?
He's got a green pecker from untreated pox with these little bumps like on those little cocktail gherkins.
I hope he gets well soon.
I'll pass that on. That everything?
It wasn't such a huge challenge.
Who squealed?
I found a certain attic where one Thaumaturge set up a warm nest for himself.
Oguras!
Hey, calm down. I won't tell anybody anything. All your secrets are safe with me.
You're on the thinnest ice you ever walked on. Say what you want.
A very inventive hiding spot. And a nice place.
We've got our own little store here with different varieties. I'm just doing my best to unload it efficiently. Don't waste my time.
I've got a certain problem.
Is it made of clay and weighs 2 tons when it shows? So you got sick of running back and forth across Kerbich Bridge?
I need the knowledge of a Kabbalist.
I think I have at least a few reasons. The main one is the death of my
I didn't know a golem was after me.
You shouldn't have shown up at the dungeon that day at all.
You shouldn't have taken that job. I don't have time, Ariel. We both know that only you can help me. You can...
I can torment you. A golem is a salutor like any, but you attract it and bind it in the same way.
So you need to discern the flow of the
Well done. The difference being that it's following blood first in the flow. But first, you have to deprive the golem of its fit. You also need to know where the ritual was. Good luck.
So, apart from my family's blood, the god...
Initial?
I've got plenty. I have a really handsome number of salutors.
You're lying.
If you say so. I know the place the golem was How can I get rid of that?
You can't. For that, you need a cabal. I know the incantation.
What?
Instructions for reversing the evil eye, cleansing body and...
I'm guessing this will cost me something. Money?
We'll see.
Thank you. So we're going into the basement, then I'll bind it and free...
Not The golem is mine.
What do you need the golem for?
None of your business.
You want revenge.
Another word, and you...
Agreed.
You didn't say...
I hereby promise that the golem is...
Way to go. Oh. Ah.
Hold on.
What?
If I lose my initial flaw, I'll lose contact with my...
Could be yes, could be no. Ah.
No.
Unless you've got a long line of...
Just me.
Anything else?
Actually, I have...
An Does she carry...
I don't know.
So, find out. A toast? A very successful batch. We haven't shipped everything out yet.
This won't make me go blind, will it?
The risk is part of the fun.
I'll risk it.
Я слеп нахрен.
Ready?
Ready, go.
Let's get this over with.
Godspeed. Find that flaw of Ligia's. I saw what the clay did at the harbor, but that's also...
You ready?
I will be once you This is what...
How do you get rid...
There's an old ritual, it's called the belly. It also helps with kick...
Good to know.
By the way...
My father... This ritual...
Just trust me, as I trust. I won't. Now go.
Remember when you promised to show up?
I had a...
Well, yes.
We have to talk about the go...
You know what to do?
I found out that you can only call off a golem in the place where...
How do you know?
Father's former sales clerk led me there.
Hayat? How did he know?
Well, he begged the previous rabbi to send the golem after father. It looks to me like he did.
I have the urge to send that laundry of his up in
Do you know what a flaw is?
Kind of, but Papa didn't.
A flaw is a hidden stamp that sometimes defines our behavior or even our lives. It might be the memory of something tragic or shocking from the past, or something that takes us over completely, obsessively. If you were to tell me the one thing in your life that...
Where's this coming from? And you? All right, I'm sorry. I want to work hard and honestly, and I want to be respected for it, not have fingers pointed at.
I don't doubt you've got that I can see you've got some kind of flaw after all.
Should I be offended, or...?
Yes, don't worry. But that's business.
You're the Thaumaturge here.
I think I...
All right.
I need you. We must end it. Together.
You sound serious.
Today, the curse
Are we going down it?
Ariel Roffa is already waiting for us.
Do I know?
I sincerely hope not.
Oh, now
There's no time.
How exciting.
Идем к хреновому мужику.
Darling sister, you clearly are of the same.
I don't think we've met. Ligia Szulska.
Ariel Roffa.
Mr. Roffa, this is everything I've been able to...
Fine.
Oh, good evening, Mr. And you must be dear Ligia...
The Mademoiselle looks pale. Do you...
Yes.
Victor, I need a pound of flesh, and it's up to you who's
Victor, what's going on?
To lure the golem, we need your mature flaw.
Am I the bait?
Yes. Generally speaking, you could put it that way. The point is that only you with your flaw can...
Will I lose my...
Well, that's linked with aspirations, chasings, and yes.
A lot about this.
Здесь.
All you should be afraid right now is a clay colossus. If not for me, then do it for Father's legacy, that you...
I will let nothing...
Agreed.
Why the long faces?
Не говори так. По
Let's
крайней
begin.
мере,
Shulskis to work.
По крайней мере, мы
Torment?
сделали большую ошибку, прежде чем узнали правду. Не
Won't it
сказал
come?
бы я.
Patience?
Да, не сказать.
Hashem, be merciful.
Have more faith, Feldman. Yit Kadash. Yit Kadash Shimiraba. You're not going anywhere.
No! I don't want to! Victor!
talk to you.
You damn Shulskis!
Don't treat her like that.
I wouldn't have to if she weren't trying to steal my payment. This is your fault. You were supposed to take care of everything. Quit fooling around. Let's get this business started.
I've reconsidered our deal, Ariel.
What?
Свяжем себя с семьей Сюй. Наша компания будет стабильнее в будущем при их поддержке.
На обал. Всем. Сука, как с него это снять? Охренеть, максимально возможный урон. Прям убил. Каповал. Отъехал. Собака.
Более 10 лет. Чем обычные люди.
Собака-то сутулая.
Если честно,
он убьет меня так. Да, у тебя яйца. Ах ты ж пёс!
Even Ganafs have more honor.
What are you going to do? Cry?
Fuck off! Enough! Stop! Both of you! Not here!
You're lucky, Shulsky.
That's enough, Mr. Rofer.
You'll be looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life.
Let's get your sister to a safe place.
Бежит,
I'll call a
бежит,
carriage.
блядь, бежит. Контролер, ёбаный. Зачем тебе? Как получилось, блядь? Делай сама. Понимать.
You're awake. How do you feel?
What have you two done to me? You both
Сука,
forced
ловишь
me into
телевизор-то, блядь.
this.
Thanks to you alone, the
Это
golem
бред,
isn't a
блядь.
threat anymore. I'm sorry you had to go through this. I didn't want you to suffer.
Сука.
You didn't have to help that bandit.
Rafa didn't do anything to you, I swear.
What?
I'd never have let him take it away from me.
Wait, that means...
It's mine. As soon as I...
Don't remind me of... So why did you bring me...
All this was so that Rafa wouldn't suspect anything. If he'd seen through me...
I almost died!
And I sound sorry.
There will be consequences. Ariel Rafa doesn't see...
I don't give a damn about that, Ligia.
And I'll protect you.
I have to...
Nonsense. Victor? I think Papa would have...
Что за хуй? Странная хуйня какая-то.
Who are you? Last time.
How about that? What? Don't you like?
That remains to be seen.
I have all I need to know who I'm.
This is Maria.
And this is... We've all...
I've come...
We know, we...
It looks familiar, and yet different.
At last, the wait is over. Here he is. Sit down, Victor.
What's going on? What sort of little shindig is this?
It's an expression of gratitude.
You've gone to great lengths. Is this for me?
I appreciate my friends. Don't... Now sit down.
I came because...
Have a... Support the weak. Be patient towards all men. The moment has finally come. Here too is my loyal friend.
Заколебал ты цеплять, сука, то, что не надо, блядь.
Him that we are where we are. And we will be in the future where we intend. My mind has long been flooded with bloody visions. In their scarlet color, the mists of the future are reflected. I see a great star falling to the blood-stained earth, and the force of its impact tears the roof from sacred temples, including the Orthodox Church of Saint Mary. The earth swallows up the Iberian Gate. Kazanka, our homeland, will then be exhausted. There's a feeble spark of hope for us. It still flickers.
No.
The heir to the throne, little... But let's not be sad. Because now we know where the source... I will heal the heir. Just as I healed thee. Isn't that...
It's true.
I still remember your eyes. Resigned, plead...
If that's how you saw it.
Thank you, friend.
If not for me, you'd still be sitting in a village. But enough about that.
You gave us a chance, and as God as my witness, I won't waste it. A future where each of us will receive, free from the afflictions of the body and the soul. Finally, in a future in which we can do anything. To the Thaumaturge's health.
I'd rather not wake up to sights like that. My head's about...
You didn't want Ligia to see you in such a...
In that case, it could have been one of my...
Looking at the events of last night, may be the only time to get up. Get yourself to...
Sleep is a waste of time.
There you are, finally.
Listen, I really can't handle...
Well, I'm... See? This is your inevitable, cruel end. It's approaching. You won't escape it, nor hide from it.
I don't want to die.
It's not up to you. Sometimes you have to accept the blow. Now, give him the command.
From now on, you will obey me. Since we keep following one another around...
What are you?
I've got the impression that I've caught you, Jensen.
Don't you know where curiosity like that? It'll cause you...
Okay, we all know how... I predict that we'll end up beating...
Would it tell...
I had no idea about this place. Hello, sweet secret. I think that's everything now. So, besides father, there were two more. A candy lover and a coffee lover. Konieczkin must have had one of them. Quit whining. Mr. Sweet Tooth is definitely... That's what I call you now. The doctor. Luckily, I know someone who matches the description. Come on, we'll be careful. Time to get some donuts at Rodriguez. Is that Captain's staff too?
You bet. He stirs the beer with his tail. What can I get you?
Yes, one donut, please.
Even if I had any, I wouldn't recommend them.
But I heard I was supposed to order a donut. Here.
It's all right, Yannick. I know him. Trouble follows you wherever you go.
Well, that makes two of us. Can we speak in private?
If I must.
Don't move a muscle.
I've got déjà vu.
Silence.
Forgive our caution. Despite those delightful moments in the cell, I still...
The ones who get out so quickly have friends in high places.
Meet Michal, and tell us.
I've missed you.
Choose your words more...
I've missed you too.
Really?
Come on, lower...
Can we get to the point?
You can leave us. Come, Victor. Tell me what brings you here.
I'm looking for a particular man. He's a doctor in the Thaumaturge. He treats people with rather radical views.
Who do you mean? Us?
Ammunition in your tights, lying low in cellars, the smell of duck. I can sense letters, like PP.
I'm sorry. We don't betray our comrades to anyone.
So you do know.
Who knows?
How about this? I won't ask for anything else.
Are you praying?
Hush. What should I pass on to this doctor? Not bad. Not bad at all. Adulthood is like an onion. The more you try to separate it out into done.
What can you make out of that? Cough syrup?
Just pass it on to him. He'll know.
You're peculiar. Anything...
What are you up to?
Is that an offer? Or I...
That depends on your...
Tonight, I am overthrowing...
I'll wait until you're top...
More or less. Is there any...
I'll be up.
If I get an answer from...
Fate has brought us together again.
We have to part again. I don't want to fight you.
A true temperamencer does not shy away from the challenges of fate. Face your...
All right.
To me, visitor.
You had enough?
Never. There is no shame in losing to a better man. The way tells me to find you again soon.
I will be ready, White Roman.
You will not know the day, nor...
Yes, just not here.
Stay well. And...
Mr. Shulsky, there's a young lady to see you. I'll serve tea in the drawing room.
I won't stay long.
Thank you, Grażynka.
A nice house, a spot. When the revolution comes, everything here will go up in smoke.
Did he say anything?
You know what? He confirmed my belief that Thaumaturges are freaks.
Thank you, Wanda.
I'm glad I could help.
Give my best to your fiancé.
He hasn't proposed yet.
Will the young lady be visiting us?
How should I know?
Well, tough.
I'm not used to getting such a welcome from others.
That's not very polite in my view. Emir Bernakovich, are you alone?
I've taken care of them.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you for the...
It's impossible to ignore an invitation. How can I...
What is a Faude?
That's what we Tatars call thaumaturges. I'm a healer,
I'm looking for the black...
What do you need another...
It's mine. I'm not going to...
Understand? You're just... Stanisław mentioned...
Get to the...
As you wish. In this place, we can talk openly and take all the time. Who told you I have the...
I overheard something.
Don't veil...
The grimoire. Sofer is dead. Give the grimoire back.
Stanisław used to tell me you were really... How did you manage?
Grigory Yefimovich.
How?
As far as I can tell, he used hypnosis on...
Do you trust?
He hasn't betrayed...
Is Rasputin a thaumaturge?
I don't think so.
Do you know any other thaumaturge?
Yes,
That's enough. I don't have the black grip.
Why are you straining?
Forgive me. At my age, I have to... You've got enormous potential.
Is speaking the truth not in such a...
I'm not looking for an on... Well, look at that. Before we part, permit... I want to read...
Why do you...
I'll tell you why you... Because it offers real influence.
Very...
I trust that...
So, you want to meet me?
Until you've...
It sounds
That's enough for me. But take my advice. When you leave here, go to the one who he...
We all do.
Yes, but his secrets might be dangerous.
Well, there we have it. What are you doing here?
Vanitas, Vanitatum, your father was a great man.
Where did that thought come from?
I can see clearly what a great influence. We both know how much you wanted to...
My father doesn't seem as impressive to me anymore, now.
You think that's what...
He hasn't managed to gather the right people around him.
You flatter me. Your father considered himself Polish. Your mother... Who are you?
I haven't thought about that.
Maybe it's a sign that the world should...
And what about the rest? The people around you. You've gathered them.
Everyone has a goal. We're only yet another... Mine leads to the court of Nikolai Romanov. I need to save the Tsarevich because I believe that only I can help him. Do you believe me?
I'd like to believe. I know that you're helping me, and...
How can I...
It feels like you know things.
I can't be sure what you're telling me consciously and which ones...
It's hard to trust someone who goes into your head.
That didn't bother you before. You invited me in yourself, remember? You yourself opened your mouth. I told you I hadn't investigated my power myself. It's a gift. Do you believe?
That's all.
Think what we can achieve, Victor. Think about how the Tsar will look upon all Thaumaturge. Do you see?
It all sounds lovely, but...
Together, Victor. Together. And do you...
I'm with you.
Perfect. Now our journey is really beginning. Let's not waste time. Let's go. Ready?
Yes.
Victor, it's a... Don't stare off to the side or...
What?
Since you're indisposed, permit me to lay out. As you well know, we're in the Orthodox Church of St. Mary
Quiet there.
The Patriarch Kirill will soon begin and, unlike Kirill, I really do want to heal a boy who is...
Off to the market with you. Don't bother folks.
Now I would like you to look around and determine how to prepare the miracle. Go now.
What's my role in...
The church is a divine stage. The sort I need to perform on to produce the... What's your role in this?
I'll go.
Go, but don't waste time.
I felt something. Where is it?
But Yushka, can we...
Patience, daughter, and don't get...
Is he your son?
What business is it of yours?
Why?
He won't shut up about phantoms, and he But Yushka, faster, have mercy.
Hey, you. I've heard you were a liar.
No, I don't lie.
And that you scare your mama making things up.
Not true.
I know you destroyed a holy image.
No,
Why did you harm Cartafel?
I didn't mean to. I want to go home.
Don't get close to him! It's the devil speaking through him. He'll tell you anything to save himself.
have you got for me?
I've learned the boy carries a flaw.
Perfect. And what's next?
Maybe it's what's making him upset. If I took it away... But Kiro told me to move away before it opened completely.
Don't dwell on it. It's good news. Let's get closer to God. Especially since it's a little too loud here.
Thanks be to God. They're going somewhere else to talk.
Princeps miliete celiestes defendenos in proelio. Down with the evil spirit. I drive you out in the name of Christ.
Priest! Leave that child alone!
You stand in defense of Satan. He's not a child, he's a devil.
Mama!
You're causing a child unnecessary suffering. He needs a different kind of help. True help. My help.
Quiet, don't scream. I'm not going to do anything to you.
Mama! Mama! Help!
Stop sniveling, I'm trying to help you. But first I have to check something, so be quiet. Can you do that? You came here with your mama, right? Did she tell you to?
Yes. She said I had to stop saying strange things. Otherwise, I'm going to hell. Am I going to hell?
Calm down, everything's all right. I see ghosts.
Why did God do this to us? Doesn't he like us?
God isn't the one who thinks we're bad. It's the people who don't have our power. They don't understand us, so they're afraid. And that makes them angry.
Will this take much longer? Kirill is about to declare me anathema. How can it be that he's crying here?
He's a Thaumaturge. I didn't know that earlier.
Do you see yourself in him? Do you want to help him because no one helped you?
What will happen to me now?
Well, Victor, we're running out of time. What will happen to him now?
I decided not to remove his flaw. Without it, his first servitor will never find him.
But maybe his life would have been easier without it. Now, we'll never know.
From this point, he would constantly feel something missing in his life. I can't do that to him. Our abilities can be a blessing, not a curse.
You've convinced me.
Hey.
Are we going to my mama?
Listen, you're a Thaumaturge. Don't sniffle and don't be scared. It's other people who should start being scared. You have a power, they don't. Remember, you're better than him. Chin up, but don't tell anyone about this. Understand?
Yes.
Come on. We probably won't see one another again. Good luck.
It's all right now. Everything will be all right. Find peace inside yourself. Peace, yes. It's all right now. Be blessed, Shimon. Be healed. It's better now, isn't it?
It's a miracle. Thank you. With all my heart.
Shimon shares his name with the name of the greatest of Christ's apostles. And you wanted to drive Satan out of him. That's blasphemy. So say I, Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin. The man you betrayed, Judas. We have made the words of God into an instrument for our own gain. Made sacred temples into a vanity fair. Satan exists, and he is here today among us. But not in the small, defenseless boy I have just cured. This evil runs rampant through our homeland, driving our great nation toward a precipice. It's time to stand against this. Let us be strong in spirit. That is the only way we can defeat Satan. Down with traitors!
Hey, you! The devil with the book! You damned magician! I'm talking to you! Hang on now. My cousin was recently telling me about a fella like that who was in the lockup in Śródmieście.
Victor, do you need help?
I'll manage, thanks.
As you wish. I'll stay close by.
You done debating? Then get moving or we won't have this crowd dealt with until nightfall. I can see you're in pain. Because these are wizard scum. It's not a fair fight.
Enough! You and you.
We were just prey.
Like all of them.
Michal, leave him alone, bastards!
Geroy, you're coming with us too.
Although, they could have left me a coat. It's chilly here.
They're going to kill us.
We'll get out of this.
I wonder how.
I thought that you, of all people, would be the toughest one in the cell.
Control yourself. Talk more quietly.
In the Citadel. There's no getting... First, the Ochrana will grill us. Then it'll be out to the prison yard.
Hey, kid. Look at me. Wanda will spring us from here. We just have to give her time. Have you learned to whistle yet? And remember, we were at Mass. We don't know anything, got it? Unlike him. And now you're going to tell me exactly what happened.
I did what I had to.
And?
Seems to me I was the first person to recognize his nature. I'd have given a lot for that kind of help once.
And where did you end up, hero? I got the urge to pray, and I could have been having a beer at Berg's.
Jan Bialek!
No. Please, no.
Here! That's me! You've got to get him out of here, you understand? He's not even 16.
I'll give Wanda your best.
You watch out. I'll be back yet.
Bialek, you're coming with me.
Tell her not to miss me. And you, practice that whistling.